NHIE Electrical 15 Questions and Answers. NHIE Practice Test for Home Inspector Exam. Question 1. You observe an electrical subpanel where the neutral and ground wires are bonded together. What is the concern? A. This is the correct installation for all panels. B. Neutral and ground should only be bonded in the main panel. Separation is required in subpanels. C. This increases electrical safety. D. Only the wire size is important. Answer B. Explanation: neutral and ground must be isolated in subpanels. Improper bonding can create parallel current paths and increase shock risk. Question 2. During an inspection, you observe an electrical panel with multiple double-tapped breakers, 2 wires under one screw terminal. What is the concern? A. No concern. This is a standard practice. B. Most breakers are not listed for multiple conductors. Connections may overheat. C. This increases the electrical capacity of the circuit. D. Only the appearance of the panel is affected. Answer B. Explanation: most breakers are not listed for double tapping. This defect can lead to arcing, overheating, and potential fire hazards. Question 3. During an inspection, you observe a 3-prong receptacle with an open ground, no equipment grounding conductor. What is the concern? A. No concern. 3-prong receptacles work without grounding. B. Equipment connected to the receptacle lacks grounding protection, creating shock hazard. C. The receptacle will consume more electricity. D. Only polarized plugs are affected. Answer B. Explanation: an open ground reduces electrical safety and may create a shock hazard if a fault occurs. Question 4. You observe aluminum branch circuit wiring in a home built in the 1970s. What is the primary concern? A. Aluminum wiring is not permitted by code. B. Aluminum wiring can loosen at connections over time, creating fire hazards. C. Aluminum wiring cannot carry electricity. D. Only the appearance is affected. Answer B. Explanation: aluminum wiring can develop loose connections over time, leading to overheating and potential fire hazards. Further evaluation is recommended. Question 5. You observe an electrical panel with visible corrosion on the bus bars and breakers. What is the likely cause and concern? A. Normal aging, no action needed. B. Moisture intrusion has damaged the panel, creating fire and safety hazards. C. The panel has been overloaded. D. Corrosion improves electrical contact. Answer B. Explanation: corrosion in an electrical panel may indicate moisture damage and can lead to poor connections, fire hazards, or shock hazards. Question 6. During an inspection, you observe knob and tube wiring in an older home. What is your primary concern? A. Knob and tube wiring is illegal and must be removed immediately. B. Knob and tube may be in poor condition and lacks grounding. Insurance and safety concerns exist. C. Knob and tube cannot carry electricity. D. Only the appearance of the wiring is affected. Answer B. Explanation: knob and tube wiring is an older electrical system that lacks grounding and may have deteriorated over time. It can create safety concerns and should be evaluated if defects are present. Question 7. An inspector observes what appears to be aluminum wiring but cannot confirm this visually. What is the most appropriate reporting approach? A. Report definitively that the home has aluminum wiring. B. Describe the observed characteristics and recommend verification by a licensed electrician. C. Do not mention it since certainty cannot be established. D. State that copper wiring is present. Answer B. Explanation. Describe the observed condition and recommend specialist evaluation rather than making assumptions. Question 8. An inspector finds a recalled electrical panel during an inspection. What is the appropriate reporting? A. Do not mention it unless it shows visible damage. B. Clearly document the recall and recommend evaluation by a licensed electrician. C. State that recalled panels are safe until they malfunction. D. Replace the panel cover to hide the identification. Answer B. Explanation. The panel has known safety concerns. Further evaluation by a licensed electrician is recommended. Question 9. What is the purpose of a ground fault circuit interrupter, GFCI? A. To protect against electrical overloads. B. To protect against electrical shock by detecting ground faults. C. To protect against lightning strikes. D. To increase electrical capacity. Answer B. To protect against electrical shock by detecting ground faults. Explanation. GFCIs help prevent electrical shock by shutting off power when a ground fault is detected. They are commonly required in wet or damp locations. Question 10. What is the purpose of an arc fault circuit interrupter, AFCI? A. To protect against electrical shock in wet locations. B. To detect dangerous arcing conditions that could cause fires. C. To protect against lightning strikes. D. To increase circuit capacity. Answer B. Explanation. Fire safety device designed to reduce fire risks. Question 11. You observe an electrical receptacle in a garage that is not GFCI protected. What is your recommendation? A. No action needed. GFCI is not required in garages. B. GFCI protection is required for garage receptacles. Install GFCI protection. C. Only the main panel needs GFCI protection. D. Garage receptacles should be removed entirely. Answer B. Explanation. Garage receptacles lacking GFCI protection may present a shock hazard. GFCI protection is recommended. Question 12. You observe recessed light fixtures, can lights, in an insulated ceiling that are not rated for insulation contact. What is the concern? A. No concern. All recessed lights can contact insulation. B. Non-IC rated fixtures can overheat when covered by insulation, creating a fire hazard. C. The insulation will melt. D. Only the light output is affected. Answer B. Explanation. Non-IC recessed lights covered by insulation can overheat and create a fire hazard. Question 13. During an inspection, you observe extension cords used as permanent wiring under carpets. What is the concern? A. No concern if the cords are heavy-duty. B. Extension cords are not rated for permanent wiring and present fire hazards when covered. C. Only the appearance is affected. D. This improves floor heating. Answer B. Explanation: not intended for permanent wiring. Recommend a permanent electrical solution. Question 14. What is the purpose of a junction box in electrical installations? A. To increase circuit capacity. B. To provide an accessible enclosure for wire splices and connections. C. To reduce electrical consumption. D. To prevent circuit breaker trips. Answer B. Explanation: exposed splices are unsafe. Electrical connections should be enclosed in an approved junction box. Question 15. You observe an outdoor receptacle that does not have a weatherproof cover, in-use cover. What is your recommendation? A. No concern, standard covers are adequate. B. Install a weatherproof in-use cover to protect against moisture while in use. C. Remove the outdoor receptacle entirely. D. Paint the existing cover with waterproof paint. Answer B. Explanation: the outdoor receptacle lacks a proper weatherproof cover. Moisture intrusion and shock hazards may result. Thank you for watching.